We started the business 20 years ago now, and we started with just planting grapes. So we had the idea with our partners that we could go into maybe grape production. So Thomas, my husband, was his family are in grape growing in the Moselle River in Germany. So that's where the crazy passion came from. Thomas did a lot of research and we chose varieties based on what we thought we could do really well here. From the very beginning, we had the big picture in mind: the restaurant, cellar door, winery, and the accommodation basically. Last year we decided that instead of planting more grapes, we'd go into the craft brewery, but also our daughter wanted to come into the business, and we thought it was a nice way to give her a little project that it wasn't so much that we were her bosses, she had a bit of autonomy in it as well. And so that's been really great for her, and she loves it, and we love having her in the business too. It's given us that motivation again to keep going and to push through the boundaries. Key challenges have, I guess it's the same as everybody, it's financial. That's probably the biggest one. So cash flow. What we have done here has been a huge capital investment. So it took a long time to kind of get through that, and we're probably still not through that, but we're at a manageable level now. So cash flow has always been a huge thing for us. So we've worked quite a long time and quite hard at developing a culture here of a real family culture. So we have managed to get really good staff that like our head chef is amazing. He should be working in the city, but he doesn't want to work in the city. He wants to work with us because of that family culture. So that's been a really big thing that we intentionally focused on, was the culture of the business, to get those people that we love coming to work and seeing our staff. It's not just our staff, it's really part of our family. So our specialty, or probably if you're going to come just once, then you have to try in the restaurant, I would go with the soft shell crab. It's amazing. Best soft shell crab I've ever had. And the duck from Maine. Tony does duck really well. In the cellar door, I think our best white would be our Viognier. It's a really nice, crisp, fruity white. And then my favourite of the beers is the pale ale. It's really, really fruity and delicious. Honne also makes a gluten-free beer, which is really popular because it's different and it tastes great. And being a female brewer, she's got a few little differences in each of her beers, so don't miss the beers. The ginger junkie too. So I would give myself the advice to actually plan a little bit better, to maybe look a bit deeper into things before you start doing, and really just seek the people that know what they're doing and plan a little bit better, I would say. But otherwise, I don't think anything beats passion and drive. So do whatever you can just to keep that passion alive. The times that I really look back and I sit there and think, this is awesome what I'm doing, and really enjoy it, is when I'm seeing either a function room full of people at an event or a slope full of people listening to music, and just sitting back and thinking, wow, people love coming here and we've created this. So that's been awesome to actually celebrate the joy of it as well, because sometimes you can get bogged down in the hard work. Another huge moment for us was when our daughter wanted to come on board, because I think we were at the stage where we were losing a bit of our passion because it was just becoming a job. And then when she wanted to come on board, it sort of, it was a proud moment because she wanted to be part of the business. But also it really helped us along with that, keeping the encouragement up, I suppose. And then now, just because of the team that we've got, just walking in every day and having everyone, we hug each other when we walk in, and that to me says everything. That's what I want my workplace to be. So that's one of those beautiful moments, yeah. So community on the mountain is really important, and what we've tried to create here is a hub that our local community feel really comfortable to come and comfortable to bring their friends when they're visiting. Community is about supporting each other, and things like we had a storm last year that someone lost their house, and so the first thing is everybody's getting in to help, and we don't have a lot of time, so we can't go and help clean up yards, but we could offer them meals in the restaurant, we could offer them accommodation for a week in the cottages, things like that. So it's supporting each other through hard times, but also through good times. So we recently had a group of ladies decide that they were getting older and they didn't have their kids to kind of go to all the kids' activities anymore. So they felt like they were worried about losing connections, I suppose, with the community. So they decided to start a morning tea at our place. So we've just opened it up. There's 35 to 40 people coming a week now, just because they really crave connection with the community. They don't have to spend a lot of money. They can sit in their little area all day if they want to and just chat. So it's like having a big lounge room that you don't have to clean up or cook for. Things like that, and having just community events where we might have drinks and nibbles in the afternoon. Again, not trying to make money out of it, just trying to get people to come and to connect. Because we all live on big acreage, if you haven't got kids that you're going to play groups, you really need a little bit of a hub. Okay, so we joined Bendigo Community Bank about 3 years ago, and it was a decision that was made because the bigger bank that we were dealing with, there was no personal touch to it anymore. So I had met the business banker, Ben, seemed to be a lovely person, and when I actually approached him from a business point of view, he acted the same way in business as what he did personally. So for me, the real benefit is, first of all, I know that some of my money is going into the local community, so it's supporting the community charities. But if I've got a problem or if I want something, I don't just ring a bank, I ring Ben, my business banker. And he knows our business inside and out, which is a real bonus of a community bank. He comes up here all the time just to check out what we're doing. So if we're ringing for something new, he knows what we're up to. And most of the time he'll say yes.